Thank you, Alexandra. Our next student speaker is class of 2012's Danny Long.
Nearly a century ago, in 1912, the world looked forward to a better future. They looked forward to jetpacks, flying cars, summer camps on the moon, to ships that didn't sink when they hit an iceberg, and to toasters that never burnt your bread. Though we haven't come that far yet, we have made amazing progress in technology. We can now communicate instantly with anyone, anywhere, anytime. Doctors in San Diego can operate on a patient in Saigon through robot and a Skype connection. We hear about the news while it's happening. No longer do we have to wait till the next day to hear from the newspaper. Even more than this, though, we have Google. With the power of Google, we can search the entire breadth of human knowledge to look for such academic pursuits as a research term paper, help on that. We're looking for a lost enchilada recipe. Our GPSs and our smartphones will make sure that women will never again get lost. We have become the always on, the always connected generation. We are never without our phones. We are the first generation born into a world where there are more TV channels than there are countries and languages, where we can shove thousands of songs onto a device smaller than a Snickers bar, where we get angry when microwave takes longer than 2 minutes to make our full hot dinner. Gone are the days of typewriters, of CDs, of cassette tapes, of actual envelopes and stamps. We are now in the era where a power outage is akin to an attempt on your life, and relationships only become official when the announcement is posted on Facebook. But is this abundance of creativity and connectivity making us, class of 2012, a better group of students? Even though we can find more information on Google than ever before, the process was one of devolution. We trust the top results blindly, no matter the sources. Having a Twitter account and a Facebook account either grants you the freedom to post a good joke, comment seriously about life, or to talk about how good that sandwich was while you went to the bathroom. Facebook is a great social site. In many ways, it does connect us, but at times it goes against its very definition and makes us antisocial, like by demoting birthday wishes to a single line of text that you couldn't otherwise remember. It means nothing if you have over 740 friends on Facebook, if you don't even meet them outside of the interwebs. How many of those friends would be willing to take care of you when you're sick, or take your mother to the hospital when you don't have a car? These are the relationships that you need to build, the relationships outside of the interweb. The other day, I was scrolling through my newsfeed, actually about a month ago, and I saw a link that said, "Like this," to support Mother Nature and Mother Earth for Earth Day. Of course, I liked it, and then simultaneously joined the ranks of 122,000 other people who liked Mother Earth, but did nothing tangible to show their appreciation. Nowadays, we are too lazy to get up out of a chair and at least pretend to plant a tree. We show our support for causes through meaningless mouth clicks. Stop. We may be graduating, but in addition to graduating from Taos High, we must graduate from a life controlled by interweb and insincere internet posts. For those of you that didn't get your cell phone taken away this year, stop texting your friends across the hallway. Walk across the hallway and talk to them, please. Visit the library. Smell the tomes of leather and touch those things called pages. Make a hot dinner that doesn't require the microwave or ramen noodles. Put down the Xbox or the PS3. Go outside and go to the park. Go with a group of friends and play on the swings like we used to before we went to high school. Feel the grass between your toes. Not this fake grass, which I admit is very fun to play on. Take a road trip and intentionally get lost without a GPS. You may be surprised at what happens. Instead of being sucked for days into the void of YouTube, Get a group of buddies together and make a movie that doesn't involve autotune or lolcats. Go out, experience and appreciate the wilderness, the petal arrangement of a flower or Wheeler Peak before you have to move back in with your parents after racking up college debt. I'm not sure how many of you have noticed, but it seems to me that we have a couple people graduating today. As we leave this summer to start college, begin a business, or foster a family, what will you regret? Will you wish you had texted your girlfriend more? Will you yearn for the touch of her hand, the way she moves and walks and breathes? Will you be glad you had spent so many nights glued to the television instead of sitting at the table with your family? Technology, in many ways, it does connect us, but it does not bring us any closer together as human beings, something the people of 1912 could never have foreseen. Now look around you, look at your friends, and look at your cell phone, and think, what will you do in the next century?